Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts, and today we're going to be working with the stamp set called Full of Happiness, and it is available from Stampin' Up, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Ottawa, Canada. And on my Facebook Live today we made these two cute little cards. This just needs a trim, and we're going to use the same design to make two different cards this afternoon on this video. So happy Easter, happy spring, happy everything. And it uses that cute little chick. Then I've decorated the inside. And then here what I've done is same designer series paper, but I've embossed it using the basket weave embossing folder. So it really just adds a nice element to the card. And this one is done in soft seafoam. And that cute little chick, and I added these little flowers that are from the designer series paper Pleased as Punch, the umbrella paper. And the paper is from the DSP 6x6 pack, designer series paper. They come in the collection of the colors. So this is the brights and this is the subtles. And this one here, Mint Macaron, is a subtle. And this one is, I think it's Coastal Cabana, yes, Coastal Cabana, and it's one of the brights. And so this afternoon we're going to be using two different colors. So I'll just put these aside, and I have all my cute little chicks around here. I did fussy cut out my chicks, and I did fussy cut out an extra wing. You just stamp it again on a scrap and then cut around it, just to give it a little bit of depth. All right, so the first one we're going to be working on is this cute purple one. It's made with Highland Heather, and I've gone ahead and done most of the cutting and prepping, so the videos won't be too long. I just really want to get some ideas for cards because I'm on a mission right now, make a card, send a card. So by the end of today I'll have 4 more cards that I can send out. So we're just missing the little piece of white that's got to go underneath there. So here are my measurements. If you want to just take a quick screenshot, and I have to cut out my Whisper White 3.5 by 5.5. Sorry about that. So I'll just take my Stampin' Up paper trimmer and a piece of Whisper White, so it needs to be 3.5. I love this new paper trimmer. You're able to score and cut. I labeled mine because it just makes it easier at card class, so I'm not recutting papers all the time. So it's 3.5 by 5.5. So it's the exact half size. One little tip. When I was stamping these, I find when it's a photopolymer stamp, like this one is, it's good to use our piercing mat underneath so you get a little bit of, you can apply a little bit more pressure. These are called distinctive stamps, and you'll see all the detail in the feathering. It looks like you went back and colored some of that, but the stamp does it all on its own. So I find you get a little more pressure when you use a foam pad underneath. So that's just a little tip. All right, so let's just assemble our little card. I went ahead and did that inside. So as I said, this one is 3.5 by 5.5. So all the cards that I'm showing you today are the same design. So just by taking one quick design, you can change it up a little bit. And I wanted a quick, easy card because I want to make a bunch of them and send them out. My Highland Heather Coordinating Designer Series paper is 3 by 5.5. And I did it 3 because the paper comes 6 by 6. So when you do it in 3, you can get 2 pieces out of 1 piece of paper. And I do card classes, so I'm always trying to get the best measurements I can out of my paper. Sometimes I have to cut for 15 or 20 people. You can see the back side is a little diamond shape. It's pretty as well. But I don't know, gingham just makes me think of spring, and we all need something happy right now. Then I'm going to take some dimensionals and put it on the back of my little chick. I've gone ahead and put the flowers and the legs on. The legs were also fussy cut with a glue dot, and the little band of flowers also with a glue dot. So I put 3 dimensionals. These are the large size, well, they're the regular size, I guess, and the other ones are mini glue dots. And I'm just going to put him or her, I think it's probably a her, right there. Then I've gone ahead and stamped my greeting, Happy Easter, Happy Spring, Happy, Happy Everything. And this saying is from the set Timeless Tulips. It's got some great sayings. Get well soon, Happy Mother's Day, hello, which is perfect to be just sending cards to say, hello, just thinking of you. This is really nice. What a beautiful difference one single life makes. And that would be really nice for someone to receive in the mail. All right, so I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals as well. I'll just put 2 on. And then I do have a little bow for the chick, but it might be a bit much. Let's try it and see. I do like this little bow. What do you think? I was going to put a flower down here, but we could put the bow down here and the flower inside. Let's do that. So we're going to put the bow down at the bottom, and I'll use that flower on the inside. So I'm going to attach it. I'm going to put 2 glue dots on because this bow is a little bit thicker. So you can put it on whichever side you like. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, I think I like that. Now I'm going to put together my little flower. Oops, sorry, I think I was off screen there. So I like to put a glue dot on the back and then put my leaf on. The leaf is cut out using the leaf punch. And I've used Granny Apple Green. All right, and this is the piece inside. I had a separate little strip of the Designer Series paper that I'm going to add to the inside. So let's just add that. Try to make sure it's straight. And then I'm going to add my little flower. And because I don't want too much depth, I'm going to be adding a little, these are the Gingham Gala sequins. And I like these iridescent ones because they kind of pick up whatever color you're using. All right, so there's our first one made using the coordinating paper. I like the bow. That ribbon is really pretty. That ribbon is in the annual catalog. Okay, so here's our next one. And our last one is using the same Designer Series paper, but what I've done is put it through the embossing folder with the weave. So I have my piece of white that's 3.5 by 5.5. If you're looking later on today, I'll have all the measurements at mariannecowan.com. So let's go ahead and put this on. Sometimes it's easier to use white glue, but for the sake of this video and me not getting glue all over everything, I'm just going to use this. So that gets placed into the center. And then this gets placed on the front of our card. A whole bunch of pieces here for this one. And I'm actually using So Saffron. That's my card base, So Saffron. All right, that's for the inside. Now, because the chick is yellow, and yellow doesn't really show up, I was thinking of maybe using this. And this one I'm going to change to a baby card. So it says, "Welcome to the world, little one." So this is out of the So Sweetly Stitched dies, and this saying is from the Welcome Easter set. And then I've just cut a little piece out of a little stitched rectangle out of So Saffron. So I'm going to try putting that in the middle. Okay, I like that. And then this one I was going to have the baby coming out of the egg because it does say, "Welcome to the world, little one." Okay, I kind of like that. So we'll have the little chick coming out of the egg. You could actually, oh, that might be cute, have two parts of the egg. Then we would have to rearrange. I'm just kind of doing this one on the fly. Maybe we wouldn't need that. We could have the two cracks of half of the egg cracking open, and then we could have our little seine over here. I like it. Here was the other one that I had originally designed with the other same seine as the other ones, but this is just another way to do it. All right, we're going to go with this. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the bottom of my chick and have the chick look like it's coming out of the egg. And then I think I'll do this one flat. And this one popped up. Yeah, I'm going to pop this one up. I'm kind of designing this one as I go. I kind of had an idea in my mind, but I wasn't really sure. And I really hadn't thought about putting this extra half of the egg on. I think it's going to be cute. I think if you had a friend that was just having a baby, that this would be a fun card for them to get. I'm going to add a little yellow ribbon to the chick. Just to make it look cute. And then I'm going to add this little seine to over on the side. And perhaps now in my new design, I might not have needed this piece on the bottom, but I think it looks cute. I like it. I think that's cute. That's a cute little baby card. All right, so for the inside, I have my piece of Whisper White, and I just have a little strip of the designer series paper that I'm going to add. And oftentimes you have these tiny little strips left over, so inside the card is a perfect place to put them. I'll just snip that off, and then I'll put this inside my card. There we go, not exactly centered, but good enough. And then you can put a little flower in here if you want. Maybe I will. I like to have my little tray of flowers so that I can just choose which ones I want. So I think, do I want yellow or do I want white? I think I'm going to go with yellow and Granny Apple Green. So again, using my glue dots, I'm going to put a glue dot on the back. And then I'll add my leaves. Now, as I said, we don't want too much, we don't want it to stick up too much. Oh yeah, I like that, that's cute. And then I'm gonna get a little yellow. We don't want too much popping up if we're going to be putting this in the mail. Especially on the inside, I don't want to put a pearl because it wouldn't be that great. And then you could put little pearls there, but it's good enough for now. All right, so then we're going to do our envelope. I have another little piece of the designer series paper. So to decorate my envelope, I'm going to take my glue, put it as close to the edge as I can get. Because you don't want it peeling up. Especially if you're mailing it, you don't want it to get stuck in the mail sorter. That would be bad. And then you take your paper and line it up right at the fold. That looks good. And then you take your snips and you just snip around the edge of your envelope. This just really makes your envelope look pretty. You could also stamp the little chick in the corner like I did for the other envelope, which I'll show you in a second. Get rid of all this stuff. right. How cute is that? Welcome to the world, little one. Little chick breaking out of an egg. I think that's really cute. So we have this card, welcome to the world, little one. We have Happy Easter, Happy Spring in Highland Heather. And there's how I did the chick on this one. Coastal Cabana. And last but not least, Soft Seafoam. Oh, I think those are cute. So 4 more cards to get in the mail. Well, maybe not this one because I don't know anyone that's had a baby right now, but it's a good one to have on hand because I know a lot of people who are close to the age of having kids. So, so I'm sure that one will come in handy soon. So thank you for joining me today. Make sure that you visit my blog, mariannecowan.com, and sign up for my newsletter so that you can get daily inspiration. And hopefully you'll be able to make a card, send a card to someone that you love. And during these times when we're all supposed to be staying in our house, it's actually a blessing to be able to sit in my craft room and create cards that I know when someone goes to the mailbox to get the mail, if they received one of these beautiful cards in the mail, that it would really put a smile on their face. So hopefully you're getting lots of time to craft and send out cards. Thanks and have a great day.